fake HOA ticketed a veterans memorial run didn't expect the community backlash. Why would someone sabotage a race honoring fallen soldiers? In the quiet town of Willow Creek, Karen HOA became the answer no one expected. On a crisp June morning, the annual Veterans Memorial Run was in full swing. Runners of all ages pounded the pavement, their sneakers thumping in rhythm with the Star-Spangled Banner blaring from speakers. Families cheered, waving flags, while volunteers handed out water under banners reading, "Honor Our Heroes." But amid the patriotism, a shadow moved through the parking lot. Karen HOA, a local realtor known for her sharp tongue and sharper grudges, was slapping fake parking tickets on every car she could find. Each ticket screamed violation. Illegal parking in bold red ink, complete with a forged city seal. By noon, dozens of runners returned to find their windshields defaced, their joy soured by confusion and anger. Karen's scheme wasn't random. Months earlier, she'd clashed with the race organizer, Tom Rourke, a retired Marine who'd turned down her offer to sponsor the event. She called his refusal disrespectful and vowed to make him regret it. Her plan? Print fake tickets, mimic official city fines, and humiliate the runners, hoping to tank the event's reputation. She even trashed water stations and tore down banners for good measure, muttering about teaching them a lesson. But Karen underestimated Willow Creek. As runners gathered, comparing the tickets, a murmur of suspicion grew. The tickets listed a payment website that didn't exist. The city seal was pixelated, a dead giveaway. Tom, red-faced with fury, grabbed a megaphone. "These are fakes," he roared. "Someone's trying to ruin our day." The crowd's anger turned to resolve. They weren't just runners, they were neighbors, veterans, and families who'd lost loved ones. They wouldn't let this stand. The truth unraveled fast. A teenager, Mia, who'd been volunteering at the race, had seen Karen skulking in the parking lot. Nervous but determined, Mia pulled out her phone and showed Tom a blurry video she'd taken. There was Karen, clear as day, sticking tickets on cars and kicking over a water cooler. The crowd gasped as Tom played the video on a projector. Whispers turned to shouts. "That's Karen HOA," someone yelled. Karen, who'd lingered to watch the chaos, froze as eyes turned to her. She tried to slip away, but the crowd closed in, not with violence but with questions. "Why would you do this?" a veteran in a wheelchair demanded, his voice cracking. Karen stammered, claiming it was just a prank. But her lie crumbled when a cop, Officer Daniels, arrived. He'd been tipped off by Mia's video and confirmed the tickets were fraudulent. "This isn't a prank," he said coldly. "It's vandalism and forgery." The confrontation exploded. Karen, cornered, lashed out. "You people don't appreciate me," she shrieked, accusing the town of ignoring her contributions. But her words fell flat. The crowd wasn't just angry, they were hurt. This wasn't about parking tickets. It was about disrespecting a day meant to honor sacrifice. Then came the twist. Karen's own nephew, Jake, a quiet kid who'd been helping at the race, stepped forward. "Aunt Karen," he said, voice shaking, "I saw you printing those tickets at home. I told you to stop." The crowd fell silent. Jake's betrayal wasn't malice, it was shame. He'd tried to warn her, but she'd dismissed him. Now his honesty stripped away her last defense. Karen's face crumpled, not with remorse but with rage at being exposed. "You ungrateful brat," she spat. But Jake just shook his head and walked away, leaving her alone in the sea of glares. Karen's downfall was swift. Officer Daniels cuffed her, reading her rights as the crowd watched in grim satisfaction. The charges piled up: vandalism, forgery, even theft for the damaged race supplies. Social media erupted. By evening, Karen Hoa was trending locally, with photos of her fake tickets and Mia's video shared thousands of times. Local businesses cut ties with her realty firm. Her website crashed under a flood of one-star reviews. At her court hearing weeks later, Karen tried to play the victim, claiming stress drove her actions. The judge wasn't swayed. She was fined heavily, ordered to pay restitution, and sentenced to community service ironically, cleaning up after next year's race. Willow Creek didn't gloat, but they didn't forgive either. Karen's name became a cautionary tale, whispered at barbecues and PDA meetings. HOA, once a self-styled queen of the town, was now its outcast. The race, though, thrived. Tom and the community rallied, raising more funds than ever for veterans' charities. Mia, the shy teen, was hailed as a hero, her video a spark that lit the truth. Jake, despite his aunt's fury, found solace in the town's support, volunteering at future events to make amends for her actions. The Veterans Memorial Run became a symbol of resilience, proof that no one, not even a spiteful saboteur, can dim Willow Creek's spirit. As the sun set on that chaotic day, Tom stood by the finish line, a new banner overhead. "We run for those who can't." He smiled, knowing they'd won more than a race. What do you think? Can one person's malice outweigh a community's heart? Share your thoughts on where the line between right and wrong lies in a story like this.